Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda. What's this? Hmm. What is that? Okay, yeah, no. All right. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I hope you're doing great. Come on. Never seen these emoticons before. Interesting. Yeah, we ain't gonna get off into that. Let's see. Let's get a little happy character up there. There we go. Shit, making a mess. There we go. A little pink ice cream. I gotta. There we go. Hey, maid. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Cheryl. How you guys doing? Hey, Susan. How are you doing, honey? Good. Glad to hear it. I'm just trying to stay awake. Put some toothpicks in my eyes, and maybe that'll help. Or my eyelids. Hey, Susan Burke. Angela. How you guys doing? Anybody finish any projects this week? I'm working on one. Um, some little flowers. Can't show you yet. I'm doing all right. Tired all the time, but I'm all right. I didn't get up till 2, and then I was able to accomplish about 15 minutes of cleaning. That's about it. My energy levels are real low. Hey, Steele, how are you? Hey, Laura, how are you doing, hon? Yeah, I got to get going with my stuff. I found some new channels I'm going to check out that basically does a lot of market prep. And I've been researching them, what sells, what does not sell, prices. So that's what I'm going to be concentrating on this week. When I can stay awake, that is. Yeah, so not a whole lot of crocheting, but a lot of prep work, I guess you could call it. Yeah, that happens still. I just can't seem to stay awake. And the night before last, I got 11 hours in. Last night, I got 9 hours in. I'm still exhausted. Oh, welcome to the club there, Cheryl. Thank you. Oh, congratulations, Angela. Yeah, now comes all the repairs and getting it the way you want it. Molly's doing great. She was walking like an old lady this morning, but she seems to be doing better now. Oh no, Laura, that don't sound good, honey. I hope you're okay. Hope a little bit of medication and cleaning helps. Oh, you're building your site. Awesome. We know you're going to have your own little craft room and canning room. Don't want to do the canning in the kitchen. That way, if someone stops by, your mess is out on the counters. You just shut the damn door. Hey, college, how are you? Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Makes perfect sense. Get some of that air flowing where you don't get so hot. Holy cow, that is a little cabin. Well, with the canning outside, that saves a lot of room. And then if you only buy yarn for one project at a time, no need for storage. It can work. I think my place is about 800, maybe. Maybe, probably a little bit less. But what was it? Let me check. On holy shit. 6 days ago, I did 4 loads of laundry. Now it looks like I got about 6 loads of laundry to do. I didn't realize it was that long since I did laundry. Oh, nice. So you're going to have a lot of little extras, but they're not going to be actually in the square footage. I get you. Oh, no, Laura. I use, on my legs, I use the tube bandages. They're like no adhesive, no Velcro. I just throw them over my legs. Maybe they just have some on Amazon that would do for the tummy area. So, take your measurement and subtract 2 inches, and that might help if they have it. Hey, Jenny, how are you, hon? Because I use those 2 bandages for my legs when I get holes in my legs. I don't even go to the doctor over them anymore. I just tell the doctor I need the ointment. Yes, please, thumbs up. Love it. I, Oh, I read that. Man, yeah, I need new glasses. You said hi, Robert, and I read rodent. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely need new glasses. Sorry about that, college. Oh, mercy. Deep breaths, college. Deep breaths. Because whatever you got anxiety about, either you know you can change it, then the anxiety level comes down. But if you can't change it and you know you can't change it, there's no reason to stress because there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that ointment should heal it right up, Laura. I hear you, college. I'm learning that about anxiety. Either I can or can't deal with it. Either way, it brings the stress down. Most things in life it is what it is, you know? Yeah, it is a good thing that she doesn't have to pack it. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up, please. It does help me in the long run. So, I went to my neurologist about my headaches yesterday, and he upped my dosage on my shots, which is good because the headaches have come down a little bit, but not enough. And then he gave me something else to when the headaches are so bad that I can't function. So, and I only get like 8 of those a month. So I have to really learn my 0 to 10 scale. Because you know how it is when you're in pain, it's always a 10. It's always a 10. You just don't want to deal with it. But in reality, there's pain to where sometimes if we just take our mind off of it, it'll go away. Sometimes not, but it's not at a level of a 10. So I have to learn my 0 to 10 scale again. You know, that pertains to my body. Oh, I understand that, college. And he's also going to work with my, which doctor is that? Which doctor is that? The liver doctor. About the lupus. Because with the cerebral palsy, mixed in with the lupus stuff, there's things that he has to keep an eye on. I'm like, oh, great. And more visits to you. Mm. So, how's everybody else's week been? Um, what have you been up to? I've just been. I went. Okay, I went to Walmart yesterday. I have 5 things on my list. Can you believe they didn't have any of them? Nothing. They didn't have my beauty rest pillows. They didn't have. I wanted to get the handle sprayer for spray paint. They didn't have those. They didn't have my Goo Gone. And there was a couple other things. But yeah, they didn't have anything. Oh, I hear that, Susan. Yeah, the beginning of the week sucks this week. Oh, that's good, college. Or isn't it? So yeah, I went from the hospital all the way to Walmart for nothing. But I didn't stop at Joann's. That was amazing in itself. Yeah, I think it's just going to get worse. I just can't believe they didn't have my beauty rest pillows. So now I have to go on to Amazon and pay more for my pillows than what I would have at Walmart. And Walmart's was pretty expensive as it was. No, Joann's craft store. Yeah, I didn't stop, which is amazing. Because usually, anytime I'm anywhere around Joann's, I have to stop. Right, Maid? Yeah, exactly. You just don't want to go anymore. Well, good for Jeff. You don't need it anymore. Yeah, I could go online with Walmart. I just hate when I take the time to actually go to the store, I can't find anything. Now, if it was a bigger ticket item, like maybe a table or something like that, I would expect, okay, maybe I have to go online to get it. But, well, I probably would because bringing it back home would be too much of a pain. But, pillows? All they had was those cheap, nasty ass pillows. Oh, okay, college. Ah, yeah. That catch 22 there, Jenny. But I really wanted one of those sprayers because I have a piece of plywood I want to paint white because I'm going to do some videos on that. And yeah, I can't do videos until I paint it. And I know the handle on those, I can have more of a control. So I'm meaning to clean up that area over there so I could do a video of how I'm doing my graph dance. Just haven't gotten to it yet. So has anybody watched anything on YouTube that's different, that's interesting? Because for some reason, I'm only bringing up on my feed stuff about that Happy Shiny People docuseries. And I've read all the opinions I want to listen to on that. So I started looking up. I'm going to start looking up. I looked up something and some other stuff came up. Then I went down another rabbit hole. Man, there's so many rabbit holes in YouTube, it's not funny. Happy Shiny People is a docu-series on Amazon Prime. And it's about the IBLP. I think it's called IBLP. Something basic life principles. Anyways, it's the religion that the Duggars follow. And it's a series on, first episode is more about the Duggars. Then the last 3 is about the church and how they abuse people and how the leader has been convicted of some not so good things to girls. Their boys and girls camps, when they start getting out of control in the family, they send them to these camps. It's a lot more. It's a lot worse than I thought it was, but then people are coming out that's been through the IBLP, and they're saying the docuseries was a cartoon compared to what really happens. So it's a rabbit hole that I went through. Yeah, but I like listening to the ones that actually went through that torture, because more people that know about it, the more people that won't join up. Really? Well, click on one and then there's probably another one recommended to you, because you can go down some weird rabbit holes. Yeah, it is awful made, and the more people that know about it, the better. Because like I heard a few years ago, one woman said nobody plans on entering a cult, and the more people that know about it, they'll just stay away. Exactly, Jenny. Yeah. And their homeschooling has nothing to do with math, science, or anything. It's all Bible related, every subject. I'm not against teaching the Bible at homeschooling, so don't get me wrong. But when you make girls at fault for guys touching you through this school program, it's bullshit. I bet made. Yeah. Yep. That happens to me too sometimes. And then I find, I'll get a song and I'll say, I want to listen to that. So I listen to it, look at my recommended feed, and they got more things on that person or group. More things I ever wanted to know. uh, but yeah. And then I've been watching a lot of Tubi. They got a lot of good 80s movies on there right now. I think I watched Breakfast Club a couple of times. It's one of my favorites. And there's an old movie that has a cult following called Angel. Um, I'm in the middle of watching that again. It can be made, yeah. It's like, oh, now I see why that person acts that way. But some of it, I mean, like, I was watching, what was his name? What was his name? Can't remember his name. But he was talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z, of how they walked all over people to get to the top, and that they now have the power to push you out of the business. Very awful people. But I wouldn't want to be in Hollywood right now anyways. There too much shit going on in that town. Oh shit. No. Nothing to see here. I'm glad I cleared some of that off, because that would have been a really bad avalanche. And I just went to get me eyeglass wipes. Oh man. At least the one thing that ended up in the garbage can was in yarn in a wrapper, so. Jeez. I cleaned a lot of that off, so that's a good thing. That's why I forgot to get at Walmart my eyeglass wipes. I guess I'll order them off Amazon too. All right. I can see you better. Now I won't call Robert a rodent. Oh, I remember last week I told you I'd never seen Gone with the Wind. Well, when I got off here, I started looking at prices to buy it or rent it. And I thought, no, I don't think so. Because they wanted like $5.99 to rent it. Next day I went to Kroger and I actually found the video for $5.99. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it for $5.99. Okay, Susan. I bet, Jenny. I bet. That would be so freaking irritating. Yeah, that would make me mad too. And I've had things happen like that before. Imagine, you're in the wheelchair and all of a sudden you're bending over like 100 times trying to pick shit up. Yeah, I do college. I have one in my computer, and I have one connected to both my TVs. I won't ever get rid of my DVDs, um, because here's my thinking: I have to download every. I have to when I get video or a film off of like Amazon or something like that. I push. I bring up my editing software and I record from screen the movie. I leave the apartment for a couple of hours so that way there's complete silence in here. And then that way I have the movie to myself because some of these big companies are going to crash. They got my movies. So I make sure I redo my movies, but I try to buy in DVDs as much as possible. And there's always going to be someone out there until I die at least that know how to fix these damn things if they break. I don't trust the internet to hold anything. I've seen too many since the beginning of the internet. I've seen too many companies being bought out from other companies, and then your shit is wiped. So that's how I do it. I'm definitely old school. And I think once YouTube or Amazon or Facebook, whoever, is a takeover's been done and their shit's been wiped, then they won't call me stupid. I have my DVDs. I can even watch them when the electric goes out because I have a portable DVD player. I even have a VHS player, believe it or not. Not hooked up, but I do have one. So, any projects been done? Or you're working on, or you are about to finish? A lot of people did made. They trust the internet way too much. I don't. You'll get them done, Jenny. You have what? 6 months to get them done? That's like only 1.5 a month. Finish up your scarf. Good. Yeah, I gave up on the gentleman's scarf. I'm just got to make a girly scarf for the fair. I kind of wish Bag of Day would do a gentleman's scarf instead of the unisex ones because she likes to put a whole bunch of different stitches together for a pattern. I'd love to see her do that for a man's scarf. That makes sense. Some of these patterns out there just don't make sense. I can't follow them. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I'm going to finish. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Because that would be just downright stupid. Making a bunch of these little flowers. Now I'm making them in pink and purple. What? Yeah, I got rid of a lot of stuff because I just contacted my daughter to see if she wanted any of them. And she goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got a bag for you. It's coming over as soon as I can get over there. Well, I'll probably be going over there around the 24th. It's my grandson's birthday, so I'll probably go over there that day. Yeah, if I don't want something, I'll just give it to her. Out the door. Except yarn. She's got a lot herself. She don't need no more. That I'm gonna sell for cash. Hey, Cooking, how are you? Oh no. Well, it sounds like time to get down on that carpet and find those. Or take a hand vacuum them up, and then put them on like a piece of paper. It'd be easier to find them that way. It'd be a lot easier, matter of fact. Kimmy. That's Kimmy. Duh, Wanda. Hey, Kimmy. Yeah, I would go ahead and just get like a small little handheld vac and then empty it on paper and find them that way. That's what I would do. That's why I have laminate floors. I don't like to deal with carpet. As a matter of fact, when I get my new apartment, I'll try to talk them into laying laminate before I even move in. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find the rest of them, hon. Sometimes it just takes time. Or, I'll tell you what. What's the DMC number? I have girls that I saved from all of my diamond paintings. I might be able to send you some. If you can get me the DMC number. Let me get a pen and paper ready in case you do. Yeah, just get me the DMC number off of it. And I'll see if I have it. I can't promise, but I'll see. Now, where is my... I just had it out the other damn day. What did I do with it? It's probably back there somewhere. I'll have to email it to you. Well, if you don't have the patience to finish well, maybe. I don't know. See, I got patience to finish a diamond painting very quickly, but not the patience to figure out a pattern when it gets a little difficult. So, but your problem would be, Jenny, is your cats crawl all over you and all over the area. I wouldn't feel safe having diamond paintings around that cat. My foot up. Oh. But I got till the 24th, basically 10 days, to do my grandson's diamond painting. Okay, you know where your just a minute. Okay, if it's not on your canvas, look on the paper it came with. But on your color chart here, you see how it says like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need those numbers. I need the other numbers beside it. Like this one, the first one here is number 154. Okay. These are the ones I need. The longer numbers. I need the one corresponding to the color that you're trying to fix. Yeah, but they do have magnifying glasses that you can put over the canvas. I've been doing all right. Trying not to stress about everything college. I can only do what my doctors tells me to do, because the end result is going to be the end result. So I've been just trying to focus on cleaning and trying to see my grandkids as much as possible. Okay, 8405. Okay, hold on. I know I got that damn case around here somewhere. I just had it the other day. It's probably right behind me. I know I didn't put it all the way back over there because it took too much trouble to get out of that corner. Let's see. What did I do with it? Could be amongst all this stuff over here. Not there. Huh. What did I do with it? Hey, give me a couple days to find it because I know it's here somewhere. And I will get right back with you and I'll send you a little Ziploc full. I hear that, man. Yeah, I got the bifocals and drive me nuts. Oh, no problem, Kimmy. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I know I have it because I just had it out the other day because I needed some drills for another project that I was doing. Where did I set that up at? Yeah, I'll get back to you on that because yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be away from the camera too much, but yeah, I will definitely get back to you on that. I got to pick up these wipes. Oh. Yeah, because I just had it the other day. That's because I've been tossing things everywhere. And nothing's actually winding up in the right spot. Yeah, they are. They're pretty much all. They take what that is a code for embroidery thread. When you buy embroidery thread, these are the numbers on your thread for the colors. All they did was adopt those numbers to the same colors as drills. So I know I have some, and I will see if I have that number. More than likely, I do. Shut up, Harold. I watered it today. It just needs a little time to perk up. Exactly, Jenny. I've hidden money on myself doing that. May, don't laugh at him. You're just encouraging him. Awesome, Kimmy. Yep, I'll help you out, girl. Hey, Ann, how are you doing, hon? Don't encourage him. Damn. I wonder actually what I'm. Okay, Jenny. What I'm actually doing is trying to perk it up so that way I can get some good snippets off of it to replant into, because that one side is dead. The side that's not facing up is dead. So I just want to take some, get a new smaller pot and get like 4 plants going and pull that one. Or maybe I'll just wait till Harold does. He does it better than I do of replanting. So that way we'll just start 4 new plants. Well, you're welcome. Glad things are going well. This thing I'm working on is not, I don't know why I'm working on it now. Because I can't put it in the fair. There is no category for what I'm making. But I'm thinking once it's done, I can do it so many different ways and they will sell at craft shows. That's what I'm hoping. And I can use all my bits and bobs up over there. Now, when I start selling my yarn, I will have 1 box full of like half skeins and stuff that I won't use anymore. And that will go for a price. How many will fit in the box? I don't know. I don't know how much I'll charge for it. All I'm saying is there will be one box full of anywhere from 3/4 of a skein on down. No, they don't, mate, and I wish they did, because this would fit perfect in a miscellaneous. Don't worry about it. We all miss, our girls come up missing. That's crafting. Stuff happens. It's not a big deal, Kimmy. Honestly, it isn't, sweetie. Hey, Muffin, how are you doing, hon? You give me $2. Well, I know someone on here will probably give me more. Because a lot of people on here love to do scrap blankets. But anyways, here's one that I haven't weaved in yet, but they're little flowers. And they're going to look cute as a button. But if this goes right, I can do all types of flowers. But I have to think, what could I do? Man, I wish I could tell you what it is. Once it's done, I'll ask for suggestions. But I want to do the same technique kind of for a boy. Boys don't get into flowers. But for a little boy's room, what could I make doing this technique? And maybe I'm giving away too much, but no, I know I'm not giving away enough, so you can't help me with it. So why am I even talking about it? Oh, good, Muffin. I have to look it up. Thanks, maid. Well, what you make, and I've seen quite a few of them, I think they would look best as a Grafgan. I really do. And those are just basically single crochets. But that's me. I mean, some people might see granny squares out of them, but I mainly see a Grafgan. If you want to mark it to a crocheter, just, I don't know, put the pattern on Etsy or Ravelry. And I would try to get a clean copy of it with no lines, so that way it's not stolen by the picture. If you can get it, a picture of it without no lines, I would just sell it as a Grafgan, and then I could help teach you how to make a Grafgan pattern. It's easy. Oh, Tunisian crochet? Yeah, I haven't learned that yet. Spider-Man blanket. Good luck, because Rhonda's been looking for one for 2 years. The only thing I can say is find someone that knows how to use Stitch Fiddle and plug a picture of Spider-Man in it and do it that way. I could help you. What I could do is go to the store and find the right yarns to match the colors. Because you definitely have to know your colors. But you would first you have to cross the hurdle of getting a clean picture without the lines. If you know anybody that does computer work like that, that would be perfect. Because if you show that picture as what you're selling, you'll never make money off of it because they'll just lift the picture and do the counting themselves. Okay, cool. No, college. I'm hating this cold weather. It's really starting to tick me off. We had what? 1, maybe 2 weeks of really hot weather, and then it went with the wind. I mean, I had my air on for like 3 days, and I had to shut it off. Now, I haven't turned my heat on, but yeah, definitely shuts the air off. And it's cold in here. I might have to turn the heat on tonight. It's just too cold. I had rotisserie chicken. Oh, and my stomach is saying, "Okay, I get you. I get you." But yeah, I hate this cold weather. I'm in Ohio. Now, right now it's 58. But when you consider it should be 80-degree weather right now, it's cold. Especially when your bones started warming up and then it gets cold again. Your bones are like, "Bitch, what is wrong with you? Where the hell did you take me?" Yes, those lines, Kimmy, yes. But save it. I mean, keep that original because I'll need that to help you learn how to make the pattern. But um, yeah, you need to try to find a way to erase those lines. But I'm more north of Ohio, about an hour away from Michigan, I believe. Hour and a half. Okay, cool. I wish I was in sunny Florida right now. Keep these old bones warm until it warms up here. It was raining here all day, off and on today. I got like 2 bags of garbage waiting at the door because I was not going to go out in that crap. They'll be taken out tomorrow. No, with cooler air and rain, it don't mix. It just makes you extra cold. I lived in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. Um, when I first moved in, it was a decent neighborhood. But then, and this is not, it's just the way my life was. I'm not berating anybody. But We had the Somalians in my neighborhood, and then across the railroad tracks were the Hispanics. And towards the end of me living there, gunshots would be going off across the tracks from one side or the other. And then we would have inspections, and you would see them bringing in a toilet the night before the inspection. And then as soon as the inspection was over, they take the toilet back to wherever they were storing it because they're used to shitting in a hole. So it's like, yeah. So my brother found this place for me, so I moved up here. I love Columbus. I did. I love Columbus. But, and I love that apartment. Plenty of room for one person once I kicked my daughter out. So I could have had a really nice size YouTube room and 2 baths and small little dining room and an alcove, living room, kitchen with a dishwasher. I lived there let's say 3 or 4 years. It was nice. It was really close to my job that I had there. I do miss working though. At least it gave me some sense of oh geez, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. It gave me something to look forward to, you know, a little extra money, pay extra bills or whatever. But once I moved here, the jobs weren't here, especially what I could do. There were no data entry jobs in this area. And now, as you know, data entry jobs are long gone. Everybody does their own data entry now. Well, that's what I'm saying. You need someone that knows computers really well to be able to like blend in the colors or whatever, or at least take the lines out, then extend one row of colors. I don't know. You just need someone that knows what they're doing with like Photoshop or something. Don't ask me because I have no freaking clue. Oh, I love doing data entry. It was nice, quiet work. Didn't have to talk to nobody. It was an easy job. And they paid well, too. They paid pretty well for the time. Now it wouldn't be good pay. I worked there for 9 months out of the year. Then they had shut down for 3 months. So I went over to Meyer and worked for 3 months. And then went back. For a couple of years I did that. Then they went out of business. We did a lot of the paperwork for WIC, their little surveys they did. We did that, and what other stuff did we do? Sometimes we did BMV stuff, but that wasn't often. But those jobs came through once in a while. Sheesh. Kimmy, that's funny. Nobody said art was easy, especially if you want to take one genre of art into another. Okay, let me give you something what I'm thinking, Kimmy, where you can kind of connect what I'm saying. You know your diamond painting, right? If you did that with yarn, that is graph GANs. Any diamond painting you make, you can make into a graph GAN. You just got to have the right colors and symbols if you want to do just symbols on a graph. Or if you want to write it out, you put line by line what colors are used in there, in that line. Yeah. So there's two different ways you can do it. Yeah, a lot of the art you can put it into another art. Like cross stitch, crochet, especially graph ganning, diamond painting, they're all the same thing, just with different materials. Every bit of it's the same. It's just the way you do it. I don't know what other. I think those are the three main I can compare. That would be the same type of thing, only different materials. But it's interesting, isn't it? You can take a diamond painting and actually make a graph GAN out of it. Thanks, Kimmy. Love you, girl. I've been crocheting. I don't think I was crocheting when Robbie or yeah, Mom was living here. So I'm gonna say a little over 5 years, maybe. Not long. Not long compared to a lot of the girls on here. I don't know. I blame my daughter for getting me into this. Because I think I was over at her house for Christmas one year. And she was showing me corner to corner. And I thought, oh, that's easy. So I came on YouTube, figured out how to do it, and I was hooked. And I think I did amigurumi maybe a year after I started. I love amigurumi. I can do amigurumi. I just can't sew the heads on amigurumi. They look like little baubles. Yeah. My mother tried to teach me, but I just wasn't interested. Favorite thing about the 70s? I was very little in the 70s. Well, not real little. don't know. I guess there was no such thing as helicopter parenting back then. On Saturdays, as soon as chores were over, we were gone till streetlights came on. I mean, when I was in second grade, we moved out to the suburbs. I don't know if you could call them the suburbs. It was more of a country area at the time. Um, yeah, we were out all over the place. And as we got older, we was all over the little town. The lines underneath the areas. If they give me, you're talking. Let's see. You're talking about when you do like diagonal or something? Yeah, they got to be wiped out too. Yep, exactly, Gail. That's me too. I'm trying to break that habit. Yeah, you use graph paper. Okay. I think just the graph lines need to be taken out. Um, yeah, you probably want to take those out too. Honestly, I'm tired of having a yarn stash. Absolutely tired of it. It seems like I get more confused of what to make because I'm trying to size a pattern with the colors I have. And then when I don't have enough yarn that I need for that pattern, I get depressed because I don't want to buy any more yarn. So I want to get rid probably another half of my stash. Yeah, exactly. Email is probably better, Kimmy. I'll get back to you on it tomorrow. The internet. Maybe 2000, 2001. Yeah, a border around would be fine. You just can't have the graph lines in. Not for a picture that shows what the pattern is. Because if she puts that graph line picture up as what the pattern is, you got everybody downloading that damn picture and not paying for the pattern. So, what's the hardest project anybody's done? Me, I think my hardest was the Phoenix blanket. It had so many different stitches in it that I had no clue of how to do unless I, joined her page to have access to the videos. I had no idea. Oh, cool, college. Yeah, I don't think we got our first computer until like 2001. Trying to do the Spider-Man blanket. It's got to be a better pattern out there. I will get to you, Kimmy, I promise. Oh, I know. Yeah, I can't get the concept of the interlocking fillet. I still can't get it. Hey Helen, how are you? Yeah, sometimes it does that. I can stitch with the pattern. Yeah, learning patterns was a little bit difficult for me too. Ouch. Not good, Susan. Has anybody heard from Peggy? I haven't heard from her like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. You got a point, Kim. It didn't bother me though. Ew, not good. My feet are just starting to swell up, which is good. When I can get 9 hours of sleep, they usually stay down for most of the day. I'm just starting to hurt now. Susan, think who you're talking to. Ah. Oh. Oh, nice, Ellen. Right, Susan? Oh, man, that sucks, Jenny. Hopefully, it'll be better tomorrow. Oh. Trying to get my legs up on this stool is getting harder by the day. I think I might just throw it away and put my smaller one down there. That's true. Rain does cause a lot of pain to the bones. It's a Lego set. Well, a faux Lego set of the Taj Mahal. I had one of the Wizarding World also. Those are from my other channel. If I can get my shit together, they'll be going up. Yeah, those will go up on my other channel as soon as I can get it desk cleared off. Honestly, the plywood that I have is what I want to build those on. That's why I got to paint them white. Right, Jenny? Yeah, that's true, Susan. Okay, you guys got a better memory than I do. No, I did. Okay, I didn't take it. Never mind. I did take a pill, but not the pill that I wanted to. This rainy season, man, it's really messing with me. I think I'll go soak in the tub tonight. Nah. I'll do that 5 o'clock tomorrow night where I gotta hurry so I can make church on time. Yeah. And hopefully your insurance will pay for them. See, some of the leaves already perked up. What I have to do is open that curtain tomorrow and let it get some sunlight. I'm trying to find me a free teddy bear pattern for sewing. I can't seem to find one. Yep, Stella's doing good. Walmart wants $5 for a pattern. Hell, if I want to pay that much, I'll get it off the internet. And that way I have it in my files forever. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, okay, Kimmy, cool. Pattern for a teddy bear at Walmart. I want to make one out of my mother's wedding dress and my father's coat jacket I have. And I don't want to screw it up because the jacket don't have a whole lot of material. Okay, guys, come on, guys, keep talking. My life is nothing but boring. Oh, that's funny, Helen. Still waiting, Kimmy, still waiting. I'm having a feeling it might be a year. Isn't that ice maker awesome, Susan? I love that ice maker. No, I really haven't put any videos out, Kimmy, so yeah, there's been no growth. I need to start getting them back out, but uh, I barely have strength to do anything anymore. I'm so tired all the time. They got side like doors that you can open and throw them into. Yeah. Yeah, all these damn medical issues are starting to take its toll on me. All I do is sleep. Sleep and then try to build a little bit of energy to get something done. Which today I did about 15 minutes worth, so yeah, it does. Well, they had to make it easier. I'm still thinking about reporting them to HUD though, because I bet you the price on these apartments are being assessed with a trash chute. They didn't tell them that they locked them out. Just take it one day at a time, and when you feel like baking, bake. You know, I need to throw shit out. Is what I need. I'm gonna start making a big one pot, well, boxes of yarn and yarn accessories that I have double of, triple of, and like all my hooks, except for the clover hooks, they're getting sold. Um, I had 3 3 diamond painting kit boxes that I'm going to sell. There's no use having more than 1 diamond painting going at one time, so 3 of those are going to be sold. I have a yarn winder that I'm going to sell. None of my my electrical tools are going anywhere. Pretty much, tote bags. If I got too many if I have more than 2, I'm selling or giving them away. One or the other. You guys think I'm kidding? I am dwindling it down to 2 rows of my cubicles, and that's it. I don't know yet, college. I may not. Why stir the shit up when I want to get out of here? Yeah. Why what, Susan? Holy cow. That's crazy, Jenny. Oh, yeah. I love diamond painting. It's a good, relaxing thing. Oh, my clovers aren't going nowhere. No matter what size they are. They're not going anywhere. I love my clovers. But the baits and the other stuff I have, they're going out. I hear you on that, Jenny. Well, Kimmy, you might want to be here for the sale for the diamond painting kit boxes I have. Half of my yarn and all of my hooks that are not clover, Susan. Yes, I'm getting rid of it, selling it. I just haven't gotten over there to go through it yet. No, I'm not hiring a moving company. Even if I got to go back and forth in my van, I'm not hiring a moving company. I might be, Susan. Thanks for catching that, Susan. Well, things are going to be probably half price than what you can get it on the market. Last time I had a big sale, I sold it for dirt cheap because I needed a lot of it gone very fast. This time, it's all yarn that I love, but I do have to scale down, so they're going at 50% of what the price is. So if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. But I'm not going less than 50%. I know, right, Jenny? I don't know yet. I'm going through my my stuff, and I'm going to keep out the 2 bags I love the most, and then the rest are going to be sold or given away. Not sure yet. Like the Dollar Tree backpack thingies. Now, some of them I did promise I gotta get them mailed out, but I have more that I'll probably like put one in each person's box that buys stuff. But the other project bags I have, And they're not like Jane Wynn bags or nothing. They're stuff that I got at a thrift store and all, but they'll still sell because they're good bags. Listen to you, Susan. I was referring to both, Kim. Hold on. Let me show you the kit, Kim. It's these boxes here. They're a lot of money. I think I paid like $40 each. And these have chalk paint on them, so you get a chalk paint pen and write the DMC number and the number, however you want to label it. But these are they're really tight to where you're not going to spill them. I have 3 of these that will get sold because I don't even use these anymore. So they will be sold. Oh, I believe you, Jenny, because the first time I did this, I felt like I could breathe. And I feel like once I get rid of 50% more stuff, I'm going to feel much better. Hey, Chloe, how are you, sweetheart? How's life going? Those might be good for you, Kimmy, because then you won't spill them all over the carpet. Yeah, I can hear you. Now, the sale probably won't be, I'm going to say minimum a month, maximum 2 months. Because I got to get it all together, look up prices. Because I'm definitely not going to cheat anybody. That's true, Susan. You drive all of us nuts. What are you talking about? I know, right? It will be a sale. But like I said, it's not going to be dirt cheap like it was the last time. Yeah, those, they're pretty expensive too. But you know what? Here's the thing. Since I started my new system of this and Molly doesn't bother it, I'd rather use that system where it's all set up for me and I don't have to empty shit. I like that system. So that I have to sell the other system because I'm not using it. Right, Jenny? I hear you on that one, girl. No, Susan, I didn't. I did have one woman here in Mansfield but she still won't go to other people because of COVID. She's in that mindset still. So I kind of gave up on her. Hopefully, when I move, maybe I'll find someone that knows how to use it. Oh, okay, Chloe. But Kimmy, don't be too fast saying that, because one day you will find a picture. Because you know, the smaller they are, the less like this one. This one looks good in this size, but can you imagine it bigger? How much more beautiful it would be? So, more detail when you get bigger, and you might want a picture on of a cat you grew up with. So you'll want a larger one so you get all the detail. It depends. Don't ever say never. See? Chloe gonna come see you. Just yell out the window, Chloe, she'll find you. Oh, he was on tonight? Honestly, I'm so done with politics. We've had what? 6 years of people attacking each other because of politics. I still have my beliefs. I just don't talk as loudly as I used to about them. But I still keep up to date. Don't get me wrong. I know what's going on. I just don't talk about it a whole lot anymore. It seems to upset quite a few people. I completely understand, Kimmy. And as a gift for you, if you purchase one of those and it's really not something I want to do, I will send them to you already kitted up with the diamond painting. Matter of fact, anyone that buys one of those that's filled up and a painting I don't want to do, I will send the damn diamond painting canvas to you with it. How's that for a deal? And all you're going to be paying for is the kit alone, not the diamond painting. Yeah, I understand, Chloe. And, there's nothing wrong about it. It's not the aspect of my opinions, it's the aspect of the arguing. And the other side just doesn't want to listen, so I'm tired of talking. Absolutely, college, and that's the way I wish everybody would react. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of decluttering here. I was looking for something to be specific. Geez, wanted to get your words out. I was looking for a friend to make something specifically for my Grafgans. Because laying it on the table, and when you're unwinding the bobbins, the yardstick goes everywhere. So I was looking for something specific. Something that would collapse, push it under my bed, and it's under there until I need it again. This girl's she works with a lot of wood, so she's got a creative mind also. She knew where I was going with this. She gave me something that will last longer, more durable, and actually more productive than I thought it would be. And I could still hide it under the bed. I'm just so excited about that. Everything hidden away. I will, Kimmy. Just I will put out a special video when I'm going to have the sale, because honestly, I want to sell everything that I have. So if more people come in, the better. Now I'm going to be honest with you. There's a few things I pulled for Rhonda to decide if she wants it or not, because she's done so much for me, and I think y'all can understand. But the majority of it is going to be a free-for-all. Whatever comment I see first, I want that, then that's who gets it. Okay, Susan, you have a nice night, honey, and stay safe. And quit causing Jenny so many problems. My biggest problem right here is my desk. I do something, then I scoot it aside. Do something else, scoot it aside. Then I have an avalanche. That's my biggest problem. I mean, I was cleaning up my desk yesterday, I think. Just a few little things. I found some pills from last year on there. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, so I gotta do better. No pink yarn. Sorry, Steele, there's a lot. Well, no, wait a minute. There really isn't a whole lot of pink yarn. I'm surprised, because you know me, I used to do everything in pink. There's really not a whole lot of pink. Thanks, Helen. Stella ain't going nowhere. Unless he wants to pay $200 for Stella. she's a what do you call it? She's a call girl. She ain't a street girl. She brings in more money. Okay, Kimmy, you have a good night, honey, and stay safe. So, yeah. Call girls get the money. Pink and gray. Yeah, I ain't got no pink and gray. I do have, well, that ain't going nowhere. I was going to say I do have my Picasso, but that ain't going nowhere. That is one yarn that will be staying here. So no matter how many guys hoop and holler, they want that Picasso, they ain't getting that Picasso. Let's see. Yeah. I usually keep a shawl around her. It's just, I think I took the shawl off of her to show one day and just never put it back on. Hey, sometimes if you don't want to mess with a certain color, it's better to share the pattern. Exactly. Yes, they do in the clean room. Okay, Chloe, I'm sitting here. I'm giggling because I know it's a joke, but I can't figure out what you're answering to. Sorry. Uh, I knew he was in the background. I knew it. I gotta go Dollar Tree tomorrow and get a pot to replant. Excuse me. And I have to get a brush to clean out my bottles really well. And a new toilet scrub. No, but that's a really good idea, Chloe. And then whoever buys have that list on printed paper when I sell and write the name of the person that bought it. Thank you, girl. That will help a lot because last time someone didn't get something. I sent it to someone else by accident. And yeah, that will help me keep it organized. Shut up, Wood Beast. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh my. I hope all goes well, Helen. Night, Kimmy. Oh. Yeah, no used sheets on the Crow Girl's bed. Well, too much information there. Or too raunchy. I don't know, something of that up that alley. That is a really good idea. That way I don't get nobody's stuff messed up. And I don't have to have boxes all over my living room to do the sale. Just have it by name. God, you're awesome, Chloe. You come up with some really good ideas. Right, he sure did. And remember, with the sale, you will be paying exact shipping price. So after the sale, I would get your stuff together, put it in a box or whatever, and get a hold of you the way you want me to get a hold of you. And I will send you how much the shipping is. Wanda got punked out on the shipping on the last time. I ain't doing it again. And it wasn't your fault. It was my fault for thinking the post office didn't up their rates yet. I do hope everything goes well. Absolutely, Chloe. That makes so much more sense. And that way I can get all the shipping prices down and then email everybody at one time. Well, not in one email, you know what I mean. Instead of going back and forth. Spreadsheet does sound like the right thing to do because last time it was all messed up. I was so upset when someone didn't get their stuff and it was sent to someone. I don't even know who got it. But yeah. Sale of Call Girls. Yeah, Stella. The joke would be, I was asked if I was going to sell Stella, or you would be interested in buying Stella. And what I said was he's going to have to pay $200 because she's a call girl, not a street girl. Yeah, and that's a good idea still. And you see, me, I would have been a clusterfuck on this. But you guys are helping me get organized on the sale, which is awesome. And I'll have my live to look back on if I'm unsure of something. So that'll help too. Right, Chloe? Oh my goodness, what beast. Nah, Stella's gonna move with me. Gotta have, when you're a crocheter, you gotta have a mannequin. That's what I found. So you could show your wearables the way they would look on a person. Not someone as rotund as me, but where it hangs nice. I just can't wait to move. Have a YouTube room, and that way if it gets a little bit messy, I can shut the door when company comes over. I can finally have a couch again to sit down, relax, watch TV. Oh, what I did not find as a comfort before, I find as a comfort now. Because when I got rid of my couch, I was like, oh, good, I got room to spread out a little bit. Yeah, that became a really bad thing. Yeah, me too, Chloe. I was going to do videos of my cleanup this time. And I thought, no, last time I took a beating on bad comments and stuff, so I'm not putting myself out like that again. I will show you guys the end results when it happens, but I'm not showing the process anymore. It could be, Helen. Yeah. Big city's got a lot of smog. She's not wired like that, Wood Beast. She is who she is. Oh, no problem, Susan. No, I haven't. The person that was going to come over and be in the community room and teach me is still afraid of COVID. So I'm hoping that when I move to a small town, that maybe there's more people in that small town, at least two, that would know how to use it and teach me. There's always hope to learn it. Yeah, but get this, Chloe. Okay, we know my bookshelf back here, right? It hides a little cabinet that's on this side, in the living room side. It has a toaster. It has a little daddy fryer. And it has some other odds and then cookware in there. Do you know how long those shelves been up? I'm going to say 3 years at least. So when those bookshelves come out, that shit is being taken downstairs for someone else to use. Because obviously I don't use them. So they're gone. Right, Chloe? But I've been really like looking over stuff, what haven't I used in 6 months? What is cheap? Like I have this I guess you could call it a cheap entertainment center type deal, where you had the particle boards with the plastic legs and you could configure it in any way. Anyhow, long story short, someone was getting rid of them. I took them because I needed a bookshelf. Well, it's very unstable. So what I did is I purchased a really nice bookshelf that will hold all the books on that raggedy ass thing and all my crochet books and notebooks. And they'll all be in one cabinet closed behind doors with windows in it. And if I have more books that won't fit in that, I have to start sorting through and getting rid of some books. I don't want no more than what's in that cabinet. Yeah, there's no sense keeping them. I found a new place, Susan. I'm just waiting for to move up on the waiting list. I'm on a waiting list. I don't want to go into a 1-bedroom. I'll go into a 2-bedroom. So that way I'll have a YouTube room or a craft room plus my bedroom, which I'm going to make the smallest bedroom my bedroom. All I need room for is a twin size bed, my dresser, and my TV stand. That's it. A small bedroom will do just fine. And then the bigger master bedroom will be my craft room. And then if it's messy, I can shut the damn door and nobody knows what's behind that door. And then I'll have a small dining room, a kitchen, and living room. So, and my second purchase will be a 1950s replica dining table. One of the square ones or round ones, whichever one I pick out. And then the first priority is a couch. I got plans. It's just saving up the money to do that. But Molly took my deposit money. So right now I'm in the process of saving that up. Yeah, exactly. There actually might be like maybe I'll have we'll go through my magazines and like I'll have a bundle of magazines for a certain price or some of my books. Now I know like I'm gonna keep my Pokemon, my Harry Potter, and my Zumigurumis and some other ones that were gifted to me. But there are also some books that I know I'll never use. So I'll be going through those too. Like I said, anything to do with crochet and diamond painting, if I have an abundance of it, half of it's getting sold. Yeah. And like my kitchen, I do want to get me some dinnerware set and just have paper plates for, like, if I have family over to eat pizza or whatever. So I'll have to buy those. But I'm getting rid of all my kitchen bakeware except for the pantry chef and my red copper. Anything else goes in the garbage. Um, or if they're decent enough, I'll put them downstairs. I've been really going through stuff, and I just don't want it anymore. And to be honest with you, I know it's a little morbid, but if something happens to me, I don't want my kids having to go through all this. And I know they'll just throw it in the dumpster. But if I can get rid of it now to people who will use it, better. You know what I mean? Faster computer. Well, I do have fast internet, and it will have fast internet. That's all I deal with. And my desktop, I'll probably still use for editing purposes, but my laptop will mainly go for lives and stuff, so I can sit wherever I'm comfortable that day. Due to medical reasons, there'll be days that I'll have to be lying in bed and do the lives. So I want to use my laptop, which is only a year and a half years old. So it's pretty fast. So that's what I'll be using that for. Can you box things up as you go along? I can, but I don't know how long it's going to be before I move. So I'm just trying to get it down to where it looks, it'll only take a day and a half to pack it up. But the yarn that I want to get rid of, yeah, I can start boxing that up before the sale and get it ready as I go. Thanks, Steele. Yeah, because between 60 and 80 is the pretty much average death rate, I guess you would say. You're lucky to be 100. So I'd rather just get it done, go to sell it, use the monies for what I need, or just get rid of it somehow without my kids having to deal with it. And we're packing. Shut up with Beast. The thing right now is I'm dealing with this new medication, experimental medication, and I'm just wiped out all the time. Today I was able to get 15 minutes in to get a few things done. If you could see my kitchen, bleh. Yeah, but I got to get a handle on that too. So it's a lot more needs to be done than you would even think. Oh, well, that's good, Helen. I would love all the patterns. Your crochet patterns. You got some pretty good ones. Just saying. I'm just kidding. I would never wish that upon you, girl. Yeah. And like my stuffed animals, 2 years ago I had tons. Now I have one that was given to me by my son, my daughter, and my grandkids. I have 3. That's it. Oh, and my one I had as a child. So I got 4. That's it. Anything else comes in from a loved one, it will replace the last one they gave me. Yeah. And I'm just like, I see it every day, and it's like, I got to do something. But then I find something else to do. If I could just get my friend over here to take care of the kitchen for me, the way she cleans, at least it's a good start for me to actually clean it. If that makes sense. Oh, that's good still. That is good. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm keeping my red copper and my pantry chef. Um, the rest is being out because most of the like the strainers and stirs and stuff like that can be replaced for $1.25. Okay, to be real. So I'm just going to chuck all that shit and rebuy. I know you guys think it might be a waste of money, but it's going to be easier on me for the time being. Um, but yeah, I just want to do the easy way, get it out of here. That way I don't got to deal with it anymore. Oh, that would be sweet, Helen. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. Yep, one in, one out. Because I got a teddy bear from the grandkids says my favorite grandma or my favorite nana or something like that. I'm not gonna let that go. Yay, Rhonda! Got it done for the fair. Yay! Festive belt collection. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can just imagine what they look like. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been using a lot of plastic and paper for now. Um, I really don't want to buy new dishes till I move. Um, it just seems pointless right now to buy them. I will buy them when I move. There's a few things I want to get when I move. It's just not a priority right now. A priority right now is cleaning it. That way, when I move, packed up in 1 to 2 days, move it out in 2 hours, get it unpacked from the U-Haul in 1 to 2 hours, take a few days to put it away, probably hire my daughter to help me. Gotta hire her, or she'll just sit there and talk all day. So hire her to help me put it away, and then I'll be ready to go and fix it up the way I want to. They can. They can. And lately, my kids have been getting me gift cards for places that I like Walmart. They give me Walmart cards because I can use it for groceries. They give me Joann's. That way, if I need something for a project, I don't have to spend money on it, which are the best gifts. Um, Now, they do buy little trinkets here and there. Like my daughter in law and son for my birthday gave me a spa day. I got the body wash and the candle and, all that. Terrific present. But it can get out of hand. Yeah, I love gift cards. I was kind of thinking of red plates. Because you know me, I'm all about the 50s. So I was thinking red. And that's what I kind of want to do in my kitchen is red. Red and white. And that's why I'm going to look for a replica of a table that has a red top and red cushions. I don't know if I'll find it, but I'm going to look. That's true. That's true, Chloe. Yeah. I definitely want to, I got a couple of diamond paintings I want to put up. That's 50-ish. And I got it all up here what I want to do. I just got to fix it here before I move. And believe me, I haven't been shopping for a while. I did get yarn for a mile a minute for the fair, but I did not have enough yarn of the same colors to do a full blanket. So that had to be bought. But beyond that, I haven't really bought anything in a couple months. I've been real good at it lately. Scary. Very scary. Yeah, now my daughter, when she was married before her boyfriend now, I used to buy her and him for Christmas a couple of new laundry baskets, filled it with paper towels, toilet paper, shampoo, soap, detergent, fabric softener, everything they needed for the house for at least a good 3 months. And they loved it because it was stuff they didn't have to purchase, especially after buying for 2 kids for Christmas. So I love giving gifts like that. Very practical. Are they clicky planes? I used to use styrofoam plates, but man, it got to the point they're making them so cheap now, you can't even microwave with those plates, like just to warm something up. They're sticking to the food. They're so cheaply made these days. So now I'm all paper, and it might be a little bit more expensive because I don't get dollar store paper plates because that shit just soaks right through. And if I go to throw it with one hand in the trash, bones or whatever falls all over the plate. I get the not the real expensive brand, but like one step up. They're a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot less hassle. Yeah, especially for new parents. Oh my goodness. For some diapers and, wipes and baby shampoo, all that kind of stuff they use on a daily basis are awesome. Yeah, you would think. But, these big companies got pull to where they don't have to get rid of their stuff. We just aren't supposed to be using it in our packing supplies. That's how it goes, right? Small business can't get away with that. That's why I'm kind of glad I do crochet. You really don't need a whole lot of packing supplies. Just throw it in an envelope, ship it off. Well, plastic, I use plastic silverware. Only for now until I move. I mean, I used to be a stern believer that, I use plastic all the time. And now I'm getting to the point that it's becoming a waste of money. I see what I buy every 2 to 3 months on things that's just going to get thrown away. When I can buy something really nice and keep it for a while. If I can get it on a routine of cleaning the kitchen the way it needs to be cleaned. That's my problem. I can't get a routine. I get overwhelmed very easily. Yeah, I mean, plasticware is good if you're sending someone home with food. That way they don't have to wash dishes. But like I said, I'll have them in my house for like pizza night, or if I got all the grandkids with me, it's easier to clean up after 3 or 4 kids using paper. But as a daily dinnerware, I want to use real dishes. Yeah. Unfortunately, these new apartments I want to go to don't have a dishwasher. My luck. Microwavable, no, is right. Now almost any dishes that you buy in the store are microwavable, um, except for really good china. But I'll never buy really good china because I drop things very easily. So I'd rather have something that I can probably find on the internet pretty reasonable if it's discontinued from the store. But yeah, those are my plans. I still have my brand new bedding I found on sale at Walmart for $25. I was so happy when I found that. My colors. And I still haven't used it. I probably will use it once my brother gets here and can look at Molly's claws to make sure, we get her one more cut in before I put it down, because now when she puts her claws up on me, they don't hurt anymore. She's nice. Yeah. Yeah, if I can find Cruella in like a solid color, that would be awesome. Because you're right. You really have to throw them with force. Believe me, I know. To break them. But I don't have a husband, so no reason to be throwing shit at force. Turn this down because that thing keeps popping off. There we go. I broke a couple that way. He goes, "You're trying to hit me in the head. If I wanted to hit you in the head, I would have got it." No, that was a warning shot. Yeah, I'll definitely have to see if they got it in solid colors, because honestly, my taste in design changes so much of what I like on a plate or something. I would be changing out plates every 2 3 years. So I want something solid. But I will look on their site and see if they got solid. Because you're right, those will probably be the best things for me. I won't break them. Yeah, just keep them in the box. It's probably a good idea. Because I heard everything's going to go up here soon. I actually want to, I know it sounds bad, but maybe someone that's passed and someone that wants to get rid of all the canning supplies. I would love to find me a canner and get some jars and can a year's worth of food, just a year. I don't want to go crazy. And then eat off that throughout the year and keep canning off of uh, produce, and probably won't can meat, but at least I have produce. Because I know corn, green beans, most of your vegetables except for like tomatoes. I know there's a couple others you can actually just throw in the freezer after you blanch them. See, I've been looking, I've been learning, but most of them could go in the freezer. I do remember my mom doing corn. Um, I don't think she did anything else, but I love fresh green beans. So when I move next summer, I'm going to get a few pots outside and plant bean stalks, green bean stalks. I love fresh green beans. Throw a couple of slabs of bacon in there and Yeah, I probably should get my silverware too. Yeah. See, I don't think the style in my kitchen will change, the colors. So I think red's a pretty good bet for me. Red and white. It's just the design I don't want on it. Because design always changes for me. But if you can order them by the piece, yeah, I'd do that. Definitely. Especially if they carry a lot of solids. And if I can't get red, I'll get black. I don't want white. But definitely, if I can't get the red, I'll get the black. Yeah, see? Yeah. So, yeah, design changes for me, not color. And I figured, if I want to dress up my table, I can do that with a tablecloth, centerpiece. There's ways you can dress up a table without having a design on your plate. That's just me thinking, though. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Would really love red, though. Yeah, red. I'll go with the dining table I want. And the dining tables ain't cheap. I will definitely have to save up for it. I would rather, if I could, find an old one and have a new top put on it. Because those things, they're built to last. But they're just so hard to find these days. And chairs to match them is even harder. So, probably just best to do a replica. Yeah, exactly. But just that just popped in my head. Except when it has sexualized pictures like in the birdcage in that movie, you definitely want the soup to cover it up. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Funny as shit. Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. Oh my gosh. If you've never seen it, you gotta watch it. That's the only time I would want my soup to cover up the design. Oh, I love that movie. So funny. And who was the guy that played the manservant? I can't remember. But he looks so different now. But yeah, that was a funny. I love that movie. Oh, Ron or Jenny, you got to watch it. It's on Tubi, and it's called The Birdcage, with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane in it. You will laugh your ass off, girl. That is a funny, funny movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot his name. Well, I could check with Habitat for Humanity, but I doubt if they carry 1950s furniture, but I will always give it a shot. Well, those were probably like 1930s to 50s, yeah. But always can give it a shot. I know, right, Chloe? Same here. No problem, college. I'd definitely look around. Maybe I can get it for $50 instead of 500. But I'm figuring if this new place is going to be my last place, I'm going to have it the way I want to have it. You know, if I could put a replica ice cream type shop in there, I would. Because I would love that in my kitchen, but I can't. So I will do as closely as I can to the kitchen I want. I do too, college, because it lasts longer. Well, I was going to show you the picture of that one thing I found. Hold on. Maybe I can show you on here, because I know you'll love it. Right there. Old record player with the radio in it. The speakers pop out from the sides. And it closes up like that. I said, well, college will love that. I have to post it on your Facebook page that you have. Hey, that's who that was. Yes, Hank Azaria. Yeah, I knew because he doesn't look the same, but yeah. I know, Chloe, and that's why it'd probably be better for me to just go for replica. I figured you would, college. Yeah, we had the I was just talking about this last night with some friends. We had the console with the TV in it, and on top of that was the record player and the stereo, and then the speakers were built in. But then there was a little cabinet opened up, and you stored your records in it. I can't remember if the records are stored on both sides or just one, but yeah, we had the one with the TV in it. I hated that damn thing. Had to polish that thing. Ugh. It was a pain in the arse. But that makes sense, yeah. Because I'm looking at in my mind it's one side, but I could be totally wrong. It could be two sides. Heck, I might even have pictures of it. My brother sent me a whole box of pictures, and I might have pictures of that. You'll see the bedroom I grew up in when I was little. Because I'm going to do a slideshow um, as soon as I can figure out how to get some of the VHS tapes onto the computer. It did. It took up like a third of the wall space on one side. And our living room, it wasn't huge, but it wasn't real tiny. I would call it tiny. Had just enough room for a sofa, a chair, the TV, and a bookshelf. So it was kind of tiny. Yeah, I want to do that soon. Uh, there's some special wires I have to get. My brother sent me a picture of what I got to get because I have a VHS player, but it was so far back in the conversation I couldn't find it. I have to ask him again. Well, I'll tell you what, if you find someone out there probably still works on them old radios, it might even just need a bulb. One of those Grandpa would get all pissy about it if it went out on the Waltons. It's like a tube. But I do want to. It probably would be smart for me to get a sleeper sofa when I move, but I would love to find one that looks like a couch from the 1950s, but yet still has a sleeper sofa in it. I'm not settling for just any old couch this time. That's true, Chloe. That's true. They are heavy. You see so many of them these days, and like you said, even at yard sales, they're going for $100, $200. People know what they're looking for now. I wish I was into refurbishing wood furniture because, man, you can make bank on that, but I have no interest in it. A lot of the stuff that you can make good money on, I have no interest in. And if you don't have any interest in it, you just don't do a good job. Yeah, and that's the big thing, yeah. There are some paintings from a couple artists that I've discovered that probably someone would think a kindergartner did it, but they're worth money. So I go to yard sales just for looking for those paintings, thinking maybe I'll get it for $5-10 and sell it for a couple $100,000. Wishful thinking. Oh, cool, Helen. So they did make them back in the 50s. I'd love to find one that I like, not just deal with whatever. Okay, it was made in the 50s. It's a sleeper sofa. I'll take it. It still has to kind of go towards my style, I guess. I want your jukebox. I want it. I want it now. Okay, Rhonda. That's one thing I've always wanted to a jukebox, but even in the new place, I'm not going to have room for that. I remember I'm trying to declutter, not clutter. And you know, I always got Pandora. I got my 1950s list, soda shop music, so that does fine. But there's nothing like hearing the sound of the clicks of a jukebox, you know, when it's changing records. Okay, Jenny, you take care, sweetheart. Have a nice night. Stay safe, sweetie. Oh, well, damn, Chloe. Too bad you didn't know about that before. You could have sold it on eBay easy. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I remember eBay was when it used to be only vintage stuff, and Amazon was just for books. My, how things have changed. I remember I had the whole Danielle Steele collection of DVDs up to a certain point. I think it was like 1995 or something. And I bought them anywhere from $5 to $20. But there was like 10, 11, and I think I got like $300 out of them. I was so happy. But I sold them because I was moving here and I needed the cash for the deposit. Because when it comes to Danielle Steele, I don't give nothing up. I give the books up, but when it comes to the movies, I love her movies. So now I just find them on YouTube and watch them when I can. But yeah, those are my plans, guys, and I love the support I'm getting from you guys because having the moral support behind me makes me want to continue. You know, I've had a lot of bad days recently, but hopefully they get a little bit better to where I can actually start getting some stuff done. It is, Chloe, I know. I wanted to buy I bought a book to build buildings out of Legos, and I thought, well, you know, I'll buy a bunch of used Legos and do it for my ASMR channel. For the price they were going for, hell no, I'll buy a whole kit. So I wound up giving the book of buildings because my grandson loves Legos. So I gave that to him for Christmas, and my gosh, you would have thought I handed the world to that boy. He absolutely loved that book. So I'm just happy it went to a good home. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Chloe. Once they got their little paws on it, they ain't giving it up. It sure did. I think I have one more book of Legos that I might save for Christmas. Because he does love his Legos. For a boy that has ADHD, he could sit for hours doing Legos. He just really zones in on that stuff. Welcome back, Rhonda. So I'll buy him stuff that he can sit calmly and do and use his creativity for that. Yeah, and that's what I have to do. Right now I just want to get this room done so that way I can continue with videos. because this background on videos, it's not good. So I want to get this room done and the kitchen done. Then the other 2 rooms won't be so bad. You're welcome. So, yeah, living room and the kitchen's the 2 biggest rooms I have to do. I might call in my girl and have her do the basics on the kitchen right now. It's very true, Chloe. And this kind of stuff surrounding me stresses me. I mean, it might not look like it, but it does. And I just kind of zone it out and work on a project so I don't feel so bad. Yeah, I'll have to at least do something to the kitchen tomorrow because I need them to my ceiling light, which are fluorescent, those real long fluorescent tubes. They need to be replaced. My light went out, so I need that. Get them in here and change that, but I can't do it with the way the kitchen is. So, yeah, I got to do that kitchen sooner than later. At least, where it looks like I'm working on it. But I can only work on it in the daytime. It drags me down too. And I thought, this was my thinking for all the time I was buying yarn, the more I surrounded myself with yarn, the happier I would be. The colors, the textures, all of that. But the more I brought in, the more stressed I got because I had nowhere to put it. I was shoving it everywhere. I didn't even know what I had. So when I got to the point and I sold 3/4 of it, I felt a little happier. And that was 2 years ago, and it's still stressing me out. Now I'm moving west of where I live now, in Kenton, Ohio, close to my daughter. I'll be like 2 miles down the road from her. So if I need someone, I'll have her. I know people in my church keep saying, if you need me, call me. If you're not family, I'm not going to do it. Not unless it's an emergency. I just can't do that. Yeah, this definitely has to be cleaned first. This and the kitchen. Because the kitchen, if they came in here now, that's a hazard thing. So I want to get on with that. But back here for YouTube videos, definitely. Because I can't seem to focus to get stuff done for the fair while I'm looking back there. It does. It stresses me out. And I noticed since I quit shopping for the most part, except for things I need, it's been getting a little better. Yeah. She's in her 30s, 36 or 7. Hey, Miss Susanny, how are you, honey? But yeah, I noticed when I stopped bringing things in, I'm doing so much better. Big thing is going through my clothes. If I haven't worn it in a year, I got to get rid of it. I'm doing pretty good, Miss Susanny. Thank you. And I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, it has been a while. I know I just seen Joanne Plan. She started putting up new videos, and I miss Wesley. I do miss Wesley. And that, yeah, exactly, Chloe. I like this month I mainly bought like my detergents, and I did buy one thing that I really didn't need. It's those wool fabric balls. I heard they're better for your clothes, and if you want it to smell good, you just put like a couple drops of fragrance oil on it, and you'll have some nice smelling clothes. But I figured that way I wouldn't have to keep buying dryer sheets. So I'm going to try those out. But basically just stuff that I needed this month. A couple purchases that maybe didn't need, but knew that I would use them. Okay, Miss Susanie, you take care, honey, and have a good night and stay safe. That's what I've heard. I heard they're really good. They keep the static cling off your clothes so you don't have to use dryer sheets. So, and honestly, I got a great deal on them. For 6 of the wool balls, they're from the Woolly brand, $7.99. I figured I pay like $4 for a box of sheets. So, hell, 2 months of using those will pay for itself. Well, I hope so. I'll be using them tomorrow. So the one thing I hate is static cling. So as long as it takes care of that, I'm good. And I have to figure out what essential oil I want to get, because I only want to get one bottle. I don't want to overbuy. So I have to figure out which brand and which scent I want, because I've never used essential oils. So I have no clue which is the best brand. That's what I heard. It puts like a plastic coating on your clothes to where they don't last as long, and it really messes up the dryer. And we got enough people using these washer and dryers for it to keep messing up. But basically, I was thinking to myself when I bought them, I want my clothes to last longer. I've been buying better pieces of clothing that will last longer than Walmart brand. Like my shirts, I always buy jersey. Love jerseys. And I've been getting more of the leggings than sweatpants. For some reason, people don't like me in sweatpants. So I get leggings. So I got to get the extra big t-shirts to cover my big bum. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. And the more clothes that get ruined, the more we have to buy at the store. I miss the good old days when they made stuff well that lasted a long time. Yeah, in the house it's great to be comfortable, but like when I go out, I put leggings on, and then I have a big t-shirt that covers my bum in case I have to get up. So, and you know what? I found out the beneficial part of leggings. It's almost like those socks that doctors want you to buy. It massages my whole leg almost all day because they're so tight. They put pressure on my whole leg. Oh, I didn't know that, college. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to buy them cleaning tablets for the washer. Both of them, because they're scummy inside. And it looks like the people that take care of these washers and dryers don't clean it very well. So I'm going to get some cleaning tablets at my own expense and run them through, because my clothes go in there too. And half the time they don't even smell right because the washers are so dirty. Me too, Susan. I've had to. I mean, I seen the picture of Bag O' Day's new yarns that's out. I think is it Mandala, or I don't know which one it was with the halo, but I seen them and I'm like, I love Bag O' Day, but I'm not clicking on it because I know I want to go out and buy them. When I'm ready to try a new yarn, I'll discover it at the store. And then I'll come back and see what other crocheters think about it before I buy it. It's the only way I can do it. Yeah, that's very true. Very true, Chloe. Oh, can you? Might be cheaper to get them through Temu. I'll have to look. Well, I have to use a front loader, college. Don't have a choice. Vinegar using hot water to. Okay, I'll try that then first, because I got vinegar. That makes a lot of sense, though. I will definitely try that first, see if it gets rid of all the gunk in there. Because you pull back especially in the front loader, you pull back the rubber and you can see all this gunk in there. It's just nasty. And you know that shit's getting on your clothes and baked in when you put it in the dryer. So they definitely have to be cleaned. God forbid anybody else think about doing it. Because I even asked one girl, I said, I'll do one washer, because our washers run at $175 a wash. I'll do one washer if you do another one. Oh no, not without clothes in it. All right, never mind. I'll just do it myself. I'd rather do it myself than have to argue with these people around here. Oh, it's all right, college. I'm used to it. Yeah, our front loader breaks down a lot too. But because this is a disabled building, they usually get to it within a day or two. So it's not too bad. And that's true, Chloe. I mean, how just, you know what? If every single person in this building handed me $1, I'll do the vinegar. I'll buy the vinegar. I got the vinegar. But if everybody would give me $1, we could do it. And everybody's laundry would be saved. They just don't want to give up that $1. That's okay, though. I don't beg. I just take care of it my damn self. Oh. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do when I move to the other place, because the laundry room's outside of the building. So I got to figure that out. It's very true, because they think they can just call repair, and it's not on their dime to be repaired. But I just wish the repairmen, once they fixed it, they would see how grungy it is and clean it. But like any other job, you got people out there wanting to be paid hourly but do nothing for it. They're just as bad as the people in the building. Well, they own the machines, so you would think they would try to make them last longer. Crazy ass people. That's very true too, Chloe, because they probably get tons of calls a day. I mean, I just had to call them last Wednesday because the quarter slider wasn't working. It was stuck. Yeah, very true, college. 68. Help me, Susan. What did I say? But I get it. I'm going to talk to one of the maintenance guys. I have to putty the wall behind me because it's got dings in it from the recliner. And so I got to putty some of these holes and see if they'll give me some little bit of paint to do touch-ups. So that way when I move out, they won't ding me on that. They'll probably find something else to ding me on. Let's be honest. We know they're going to cover this floor in carpet when I leave, but they're going to ding me on this damn laminate that tore up from just regular use. I heard front loaders are pretty good, except if you want to do like rugs and stuff. They're not good with that. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. But I just want to get these dings from the recliner. And that's another thing about the new place is I can position this recliner where it needs to be, and I'll still have room to get around instead of having to push it back when I'm done using it. That's why I don't use it. It's a pain in the ass to pull out and push back. I love front loaders. I really do. I like them. I think they spin better. It's just when you get 19 different apartments using the same washer, some abuse, like really stuff it, cream stuff it. But I don't know. I got to call Val this week. I keep forgetting to call her. See how she's doing. She's going to answer some questions for me. Oh, I keep forgetting. My memory has been trashed lately, more than usual. And we know my memory's never been that good, but it has been trashed lately. The doctor asked me about a certain medication yesterday. I said, huh? He is, well, your pain doctor gives you 2 medications. Oh, okay, that one. I forget. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been going around, like, if I spot something that needs to be thrown out, I'll grab it right away and put it in the garbage. Or say, I always have salt at my desk, always. So if I have salt and pepper on my desk, I'll take it to the kitchen, put it by the microwave where it needs to go. I try to move things around as much as I move, and put it away. Say, if I'm going to the bedroom, I'll take a pile of clothes with me, from what I've washed. If I'm looking for a skein of yarn, I'll take a skein that's laying on my desk to put away. Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of times I just don't want to do it, but then once I start moving, I'm pretty good for about 15 minutes. So at least that's a dent in the situation. But the thing is also, I've really got to start putting videos out. And I'm thinking I'm going to make a schedule to where I do 2 or 3 videos for the week and just schedule them out. And then that way, that's 6 days I have to either plan or just be lazy. You know what I mean? I've done that plenty of times, college, believe me. And then 2 days later, I find what I was looking for. Every time. And I get so agitated with myself. Because I know I got it. I just can't find it. So I'm tired of looking for it. I go buy another one. I bring it home. Sometimes even before I use it, I'll find the other one. Yeah, that's true, Chloe. I got to at least get one out. And what I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So if I don't sleep till 2 in the afternoon, I'm gonna clean out the entrance hallway, and I'm gonna make the video on how I'm doing my graph GANs. That's an easy video to do. A very simple setup. Just yeah. So I think I'll do that one tomorrow. And as long as that area is clean, I don't need this area to make that video. That's a good idea. Just at least get one out. I will write that down. Do graph GAN video. There we go. And that way I'll get that done. Because basically all I have to do is take out the trash and move the cat food out of the way, and it's pretty good to go. Just got to angle it right so you don't see the kitchen. Don't want you to see that. Yeah, I did start. I got these books, like this one's my bill paying book, and I made sure I put a label on it. And then this is my daily chore book. Put a label on it. Now, the night before I go to bed, I write down 4 things I want to get done. Well, I think I bit off more than I could chew because only 2 things are crossed off in the last 3 days. So I think I'm going to dwindle that down to 2 things for the day and make sure they take no more than like 15 minutes to accomplish and go from there. At least something's getting done, because when I was looking at 4 things to do, I was still getting overwhelmed. That's a good idea, to keep one in each room. Less than top. It's a good idea. Because if I would say, like, I need to clean out my refrigerator. Just not write down clean out refrigerator. Just write down throw expired food away. That takes 5 minutes, if that. But at least it's done. And then the next day I can say organize refrigerator. And third day, wash it out. I need to bring it into smaller chunks or it's not going to get done. I have to separate the pages. Okay. Okay, Susan. It does feel good because I know that first day I accomplished 2 things. I did 4 loads of laundry and something else. And I felt better because I did accomplish something. But then the 3 days after that, it was like I didn't get up till 2, 3 in the afternoon. And then it takes me 2, 3 hours to get motivated. And then by that time, it's time for me to either go to church activity, or I'm just plain tired again. So I need to not take so long in waking up is what I need to do. No matter what time I wake up, I should only give myself an hour to try to get my energy up a little bit. You write shreds pick. That's a good idea. Because I know once I get everything done and get maintenance in here, yeah, just easy chores, yeah. Well, the whole place is just like a damn mess. So I figure if I can break down one thing in 3 days, it's getting accomplished, but I'm doing several little things throughout the day. But by the end of the week, those little things adds up to the whole project being done. You just got so much to do, Chloe. It's just so overwhelming. Yeah, get rid of the boxes, yeah. And that's on the plan for tomorrow. I got a few by the door. Grab the cart from down the hallway. Go through the house, empty the boxes, throw them on the cart, and take them all out at one time. Yeah, boxes really, they hide things. You know what I'm saying? And then you forget you got them, and then you don't deal with it. And that's a real bad habit. I will, Rhonda. I definitely will. It's okay. It's okay, Chloe. Yeah, I'm going to have to shut down about 15 minutes anyways. Because if I go to bed now, I might get to sleep around 3. For some reason, it's just so hard for me to get to sleep. It's just too damn hard. And I had, oh, there they are, my bedtime pills. I just picked them up today. Rhonda's always been there and offered help. I think I'm just too prideful to have a friend come over and help. I don't want anyone ever thinking I abuse their friendship. And yeah. Yeah. But it'll get there. And I'm also watching, I know she's passed away for almost 4 years, but I've been watching a lot of Andrea Mills. Well, now it's the Mills family. But I've been watching her organizational videos, and she had 9 kids in a 3-bedroom house, 2 bedrooms and a basement room. And the way she gets inventive on what to keep, she's teaching me, you keep what you really love and get rid of the rest, because the rest just is basically just junk. It crowds up the life. So she's been a very good mentor after death that is helping me through this process also. That's true, Chloe. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and she had such a soft voice, but great ideas. I mean, it's like I hated when my kids went to McDonald's and stuff, got all these little toys. I loved her, what did she call it? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like these toys go into this little basket under the TV. You get to play with them for a while, and one day they're just missing. But you got new stuff in there too. And it's like, that is so practical. I need to do that to myself. Very true, Chloe. Absolutely true. She was creative, yeah. And I've been watching a lot of her old stuff. I'll tell you what, if I would have had her back in the late 80s and 90s, I would have definitely homeschooled my children, because she was so good at it and she gives really good advice on that. I definitely would have homeschooled my kids. Yeah, Helen, it'll get there. And you guys will be surprised when a video pops up one day of what the craft room looks like. Because remember, you'll only see this part being cleaned up. That's it. It's true. It's true. Make sure I love it before I buy it, right, College? Yeah, exactly. And that's why I've been trying to tell my daughter, I have a rotating thing, and that just toys they really, really love to play with. Then split them in half, put half of them up, and then rotate them out later. And that way they think they have new stuff to play with for a while. They have so many toys, man, that it's ridiculous. Yeah, I just never had the patience. Usually when I tell something to someone one time, I don't want to have to repeat myself. And I've always been that way. So I never thought of myself as a good teacher. And definitely not for my own children. I wish I did. They probably would have gotten a better education. My daughter, for the most part. My son, he was in a good district. My daughter wasn't. But I can say right now, they both have good careers. So I guess all in all, it worked out. They both are doing very well. My son, he just graduated with his associates without any kind of student loans. Yeah. And like Andrea said one day, even if they didn't have toys, you let them outside to play, sticks and rocks will be boulders and guns, and they'll find a way to play with stuff. They don't need expensive toys. Actually, it's better not to have the expensive toys for their imagination. I mean, we got one big gift at Christmas and like 5 small ones when we were young. But we were outside most of the time. Now my daughter, I'm sure you've seen some of the Christmas videos. Way too much. Way too much. She is in customer service. She works at home. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. We all played outside when we got home. Yep. We had our play clothes and our good clothes. Went bike riding all summer long. Me too. Absolutely, Chloe. Me too. Because most of the stuff I bought, I got rid of because I was bored with it, not because it was not useful. Well, it wasn't useful in my life, but I got bored with it. You know, the new and improved. And I'm finding the new and improved usually is not improved. I do too. But lately, like with Amazon, yeah, that was our fun thing, shopping. But lately with Amazon, I put stuff in my cart and it stays in there for at least a week. And then I wind up deleting stuff and maybe only need one thing out of that cart. It's the way I've been shopping lately. It's very true. The junk they get to eat, no exercise, and their brains are turning to mush because they're not creative. They play video games all day. And I can say my grandkids don't play videos all day, but they usually have their nose in a tablet or whatever, even if they're just reading. I guess that's okay, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, they're not well rounded anymore. Yeah, the food is poison these days. Yep. And like I said, I love my Lucky Charms, but it's down to one bowl a week now because of the garbage that's in it. They even said Cheerios has this cancer-causing chemical in it. Cheerios, the ones that's supposed to be good for your heart. Okay, big corporation, why did we believe you? It's, yeah. And what, here's what kills me. I was watching this video about Bill Gates. They said, Bill Gates is not as smart as you think he is. The thing is he bought software from somebody to start Windows, okay? He bought that program. The only smart thing he did was hire ITs to build upon that to get the product he wanted. That's how he became rich. He just pieced out the work. He didn't have the brains to do it. He bought it, pieced it out, made other people work for the product he wanted, and now he owns so many acres of land putting out junk food. I thought, oh my gosh, that is so true. Because I did hear he did long time ago that he purchased the first program for Windows. He purchased the program of it. Oh, I know. And they're doing it with lettuce and broccoli and all that too. With they put them in like a bath. They suck all the air out of the veins and put that RNA into the veins. So that's why I want to start canning so I can buy from the farmers in the local area and know my food does not have that crap in it. He's not a farmer. He buys the land and has other people farm it with plants that he's compromising. Him a farmer, he wouldn't get his hands dirty for nothing. And he's in our medical field with these boosters. He's got his hands in anything and everything. Pharmaceuticals. It's raising crickets, right? I guess when you have money, you can be called a doctor if you want to be called a doctor. Crazy. But this is just the beginning of our food being compromised. With Dr. Jill, I know, right? But yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point that even our seeds that we buy have Roundup in it. It's already got Roundup built up in it. You don't have, I mean, if you can get your hands on it, there's heritage seeds, but they're not as plentiful as they used to be. It's all big named seeds that compromised. So they're going to make sure we get that RNA any way they can get it to us. RMDA? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it's a sad situation that we're in. We can't stay healthy anymore because we're dropping dead of poison being put in our bodies. But I did hear of a doctor that, I don't know where he's from, but if I ever get cancer, I'm going to find him. Matter of fact, I'm going to find him beforehand, just in case, that has healed people with cancer with just natural foods. And who was the big name? Suzanne Summers went through his program when she had breast cancer and got healed from breast cancer. How often do you hear people talking about how she got healed of breast cancer? They don't say she had chemo or radiation. They just keep that out of the block because they don't want to discuss how she got rid of it. I'll try, Chloe. I'll try. You have a good night, honey, and stay safe. I think I'm going to go too, guys. It is 11:30. We're over hour and a half mark of quitting time. So I'm going to go. I want to get to sleep before 2. So you guys have a great week. I will try to get a video up within the next couple of days. We'll see how that goes. And thank you all so much for the advice on how to do the sale and to declutter. I really do appreciate all of it. I love each and every one of you guys. And this week, don't do anything that I wouldn't do or what I would do. That's the caveat. That's very true. Very true, college. So everybody have a good night, and I will see you next Tuesday night. Bye. Oh, that's funny, Helen. Good night.